So Clayton Christensen wrote The Innovator's Dilemma. This man coined the term disruptive innovation. He borrowed a page from the way biologists think when it comes to research. And so animal biologists, when they want to learn about 240-year-old tortoises, it's very difficult to study the entire life cycle of a tortoise. They glean truths about larger animals by studying animals with much shorter life cycles. So fruit flies are a very popular animal for animal biologists to study. And Clayton Christensen took that idea and he said, I want to know more about disruption in business. I want to know more about disruptive innovation in business. And he found this place, Silicon Valley, in the midst of the semiconductor revolution. And when he saw this pace of dethroning incumbents that was so fast, one year there was the top chip manufacturer and designer, and then the next year they were blown out of the water by some other entrant. And he looked at this disruption, he said, what's going on here? I don't want to just pontificate about what's going on here. I want to study it academically, rigorously, scientifically. I want to do quantitative analysis on this. I want to gather up as much data points as I can, build regressions and do all sorts of quantitative analysis on this and try to get to some bottom core truths about what the hell is going on with disruptive innovation. And so within the semiconductor industry, Clayton Christensen honed in on storage, hard drives. And what he found was that the pace of innovation was so fast, the pace with which incumbents were dethroned by disruptors was so quick. And what they realized was the core driver of a new entrant's ability to disrupt, and on the flip side of the coin, the core driver of what caused an incumbent to fail, was that they did not take enough swings. They paid too much attention to their clients. They paid too much attention to the market, and they rested on these laurels, and they adopted this idea that if something hasn't worked before for somebody like us or us, then it can't work for us in the future. And that couldn't be more wrong in the world of business. And this is the crack that RIA is smoking right now. RIA is high on this concept. And everywhere I go in RIA, there is this idea that if somebody very similar to us hasn't done it before, it therefore cannot work. And this idea will be the death of RIA if they don't figure out how to get out from under it.